Testing. Is this on? Okay.
Test.
Everyone's mic is working. GM. Good afternoon, everyone. So welcome. So this panel we'll be talking about DeFi and what's next for DeFi. So I think let's go from the left to the right. Let's do a short introduction of who you are, what do you do, and what's your thoughts on DeFi in the next year.
All right. Hello, everyone. Thanks for having me. Hello, everyone. My name is Jason. So I'm actually now quite excited to be here today, representing HyperX, a fully on-chain derivative platform that we already live on 15 major chain, and we'll be live on BSC soon. So what we are doing actually is we deliver as the speed of CX, but with the transparency and fairness of DeFi, a fully on-chain derivative platform. So yeah, that's what HyperX is doing. We also have launched our very native token at our bank now. Okay, we'll be listed on other platforms very, very soon. Yeah, so a little bit about me is actually my journey is how I get into DeFi started back in 2019, just right before the DeFi summer. So at first I was just exploring yield farming and trading just like everyone else. So, and then I realized that we have to give back the power of control to users to their asset. So at that time, I think I wanted to be part of building this future together with everyone else. Yeah, so at HyperX, I've been working closely with teams and communities from Korea, Japan, Myanmar, Thailand, and of course Vietnam, Malaysia, and Singapore. I've seen how much users nowadays they care about this more than just the price token itself. What users nowadays want is transparency and speed. The fields they use the on-chain derivative platform like CX. And at HyperX, we also help builders and traders to build the on-chain infrastructure with everyone else together. Yeah, thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Chris Lai. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Scalab Lab. And Scalab Lab is the builder of a Scalab protocol. And yeah, for myself, my background is about cybersecurity in the beginning, and then I become a technical founder. And yeah, we started diving into crypto since 2017, first as an Ethereum miner. But unfortunately, that time I was mining for my boss, so I didn't hold any Ethereum. Yeah. And in 2021, we built on Solana. And then in 2022, we pivot to, because we found there's a huge potential of a Sui blockchain. And then we also changed our business model. So from middle of 2022, we start building Scalab on Sui network, even before FTX broke. Yeah, we are some rare builders that start building on Sui before FTX broke, and then keep building till today. Yeah, and yeah, just we already have several good milestones, like on a very new blockchain Sui. We already closed the fundraising round, already launched our own digital assets, and also have just like a healthy business model. So just we very just exciting about to promote our product to the Vietnam community. And then yeah, what Scalab we are currently building, we are a digital assets market on Sui blockchain, and then we provide peer-to-peer lending and also many solution of every DeFi action, including we have SDKs. 2 layers, including interact with Sui or Scalab, and also we have like a PTP building tool. It's a special feature of combine many transactions into one transaction features on Sui, and also we have some derivative or to be honest, yeah, every kind of DeFi solution is in our target. So yeah, we want to be the answer of DeFi on Sui blockchain. So yeah, that is about me and Scalab. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Long. I'm from Vietnam, and I'm the co-founder of MinSwap. We are one of the biggest DApp on Cardano blockchain and the biggest DEX on Cardano blockchain. We first started building in 2021, and we launched on mainnet on 2022. So our project has been 4 years now. And our team is mostly Vietnamese. And our project is basically a Made in Vietnam project. And it's an honor for me to speak at the Vietnam conference today. So our product is focused mostly on trading, on decentralized trading of tokens on the Cardano blockchain. We have liquidity solution, liquidity pools, and we have DEX aggregator. We also have a few other DeFi features such as yield farming and token staking. So that's it.
Thank you everyone. So my name is Zimin and I'll be the moderator for today. So I'm the co-founder of Tap Exchange. Tap Exchange is the first non-EVM V4 DEX. We are built on top of Aptos. So if anyone wants to know more, can come and talk to me. So let's jump right in, right? So I think everyone here, if you're in crypto, you know what's DeFi. You have probably touched DeFi before, unless you are like a pure sex person, but I don't think that's the case. So, and then we've seen the TVL of DeFi grow from $1 billion like a few years ago, and until today, it's like $136 billion locked in DeFi protocols. What do you guys think like fueled this growth of TVL? Is it because like people want to get off sexes, people want to control their own keys, or what do you think fueled this growth?
I'll go first. Yeah. So I think it's very obvious that DeFi is changing the current like human finance behavior, right? Especially in some key points like transparency, like non-stop, like 365 days, 24 hours, non-stop network, and also like its own unique security. And also like self-custody design. So yeah, totally, I think DeFi is changing the world right now. And I think the upcoming future, we are going to face is just like how Web2 come to our life is, like for example, traditional like bank system, they previously using paper and ink, right? And then they upgrade to mobile app till today. And yeah, I'm sure not everybody understand how, like for example, CDN, API, like these Web2 technical terms, how it work. But actually, it's changing people's life. And what I think, Web3, DeFi, digital assets, and it will just, the same thing will happen again. And it's happening. Yeah, it's not going to happen. It's happening. And step by step, like progressively. So yeah, I think just it will keep increasing. Of course, they will have some like liquidation or black swan, but for the long term, yeah, I think it's not like kicking something out or replace something. It's just like enter human civilization. So yeah, that is my feedback. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think DeFi has changed many lives. I feel like even if you look at like developing countries, right, those people that are unbanked, like DeFi and crypto wallets has been a big part of like their daily lives, right? Do you have anything to add on?
Yeah, I think DeFi has always been the biggest use case for blockchain. It's one of the big use cases in the Ethereum white paper in 2014. In 2021, we have the DeFi boom, but the DeFi boom in 2021 has a lot of Ponzinomics and lots of like unsustainable projects. And then we have a few crashes. And after that, the DeFi recover. We have better UX. We have more stablecoin issuance. The liquidity for USD and USD has increased a lot. And now users are more confident to use DeFi protocol. So I think that is why DeFi has crashed after the few liquidation in 2021, 2022. But now it has recovered and become bigger than ever before.
Okay, so mentioned it about just now will be the last one. Sorry. So actually 2024 is feels like a reset for me. So that we are seeing that I have seen how much some serious builders they came back with some real infrastructure. So we saw that now on-chain clubs, central limit order book, smarter reward system like points and real revenue share. So at Hypex, we also built around that. We will reward and our users will get a pro level trade and VIP tiers and also share in some revenue protocol growth. Yep.
Got it, got it. Yeah, I think talking about like what Long mentioned, right? DeFi summer of the 2020 DeFi summer, and then compared to this moment right now, what do you guys feel like is the difference? Do you think we are in a, kind of like another DeFi bubble that's gonna pop, or do you think DeFi is just gonna continue growing?
I think we are out of the DeFi bubble. Now we have a meme coin bubble, but yeah, the DeFi bubble has, in the DeFi now is more sustainable. The yield, we have sustainable yield, not crazy yield, and we have more stable coins than ever before. So I think now is the best time to enter and use DeFi, especially on proven layer 1 blockchains.
Got it, got it. Yeah, I think just now, I think let's talk about airdrops now, right? We've seen hype. We've seen, how the entire hype ecosystem is doing. No one can say like, hype is doing anything wrong. But like, if you look at hype, I think hype was one of the biggest airdrops in crypto history, right? I know like multiple people who made like 6 figures or even 7 figures from the hype airdrop, right? I think for you, you're building HyperX now. I think like, you guys haven't TG yet. How do you set the expectations for this airdrop, and like, what's your thinking about airdrop? Do you think airdrop is sustainable, or do you think like it's not sustainable, but it's something that we have to do?
So okay, from as a BD lead in HyperX, all right, what I think about airdrop is in just one liner, I think airdrop is sustainable to be confirmed. Yes, sure, this is sustainable, but it has to be backed by some real protocol revenue and real trading volume, and not just some hype or anything like short-term tactic. Yeah, in one liner, I think it's work, it's sustainable, but it has to be backed by real revenue. Yeah.
Got it, got it. Okay, so I think let's move on to a more like general question, right? What have you guys seen in the past year? Like what DeFi innovation have you guys seen in the past year that's surprised you?
This is not, like many people not considering it DeFi, but the thing that surprised me the most was Pump Fund style launchpad. Like I said, it's many people not consider it DeFi, but at the core of it is actually Uniswap consent product, AMM, but you have a virtual pool of Solana. So I think that surprised me the most, because like, it's a very basic, very rudimentary model, but then the product, it turn it around and speed up a narrative, and then it have crazy user and crazy revenue. So that surprised me the most.
Yeah, for me, I think like everything. Yeah, I'm serious. Everything that can possibility to move its value on chain, it's all have potential just to go into our life. Not only like DeFi, just like even like things or products. Actually, it's anchored with finance, right? So like it's a topic of real RWA, right? And then we know there's some of the governance, they also publish that some digital assets friendly like long-term goal want to put their maybe stock potentially integrate with blockchain technology, right? I think it's just these few days news. So what I'm looking for, like some products or innovations, yeah, like I mentioned, RWA, and then for like a more wide keyword, like including infrastructure, like DeFi, including like maybe Oracle, security, or like even combined with the current like non-digital assets industry, like AI, even like quantum computing, it's all have potential to integrate with blockchain technology. And then, like I mentioned, it can anchor with everything if it have potential to anchor its value on blockchain. So yeah, I keep saying it, and then I'm more bullish about what I'm doing. So yeah.
Definitely very bullish on what Scalab is doing. All right. I think just now, Chris, you mentioned a little bit about regulations, right? Let's talk about that for a bit, right? I think just a general question. Do you think regulations will be a catalyst for more builders to come and build on DeFi, or do you think regulation will scare away builders, right?
Let me go first. Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, yeah. This is a very good question, especially as a DeFi builder, and we 100% respect all of the regulation, like every country, yeah, because like they help, like we need user, right, and they protect users for us, like on their like biology, right. So yeah, we should collab with them. I would say a best one of the my like the keyword that I admire, the solution I more admire nowadays is MiCA. It's the structure of the regulation from EU, and then is that digital assets having some digital assets products having some structure guideline. For example, it need to be transparency. For example, it need to be over collateral, something like that. And maybe I forget, do we have it like open source? And yeah, if the global governance can have a consensus about how to protect their people, and also can enjoy the new tech, I think it's very good. Yeah, it's so good because like nowadays, yeah, unfortunately, there's still some non-ethical teams or guys that want to just do short-term strategy on like digital asset space, and that's even break many people's heart and make them don't trust this, right? I think it's very sad. So yeah, I would say we definitely need like the global country, especially like more people's country, like Asia, like scale-up teams. We come from Taiwan, Indonesia, and Singapore, including like this country and Vietnam, India, China, Japan, or like out of Asia. Yeah, I think we need to maybe potentially follow up some good part of like the current structure from maybe MiCA or other countries. And yeah, I think it's a win-win for protocols builders, community users, and the governance and countries. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Chris is saying that very on point. So regulation, we have to respect it for sure. But I'll use one quote from John Wick. If you can see, without rules and regulation, we live with the animal. So yes, we need rules and regulation, but we are seeing that now pretty much some best protocols are becoming modular, where the front ends can handle compliance while the smart contracts stay open and neutral. So from my opinion, I think regulation doesn't have to kill DeFi, but it can bring more clarity and unlock bigger adoption if we design for it from the very beginning. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, from my point of view, it's a question about the relationship between increased regulation and the number of builder influx. I think it will scare some short-term builder because they will be scared of the regulation, but like it will attract long-term builder because the long-term builder, they will see they can build a sustainable long-term project and can work with government, and we can onboard a lot of real assets like the currency, for example, the stable coin. Like if we don't have regulation, then we don't have a strong USDC like today. And it also make it possible to onboard real asset like the US stock or US treasury bill, and make it possible for people from developing countries like Vietnam or Africa to invest in the assets that were previously only available to US citizens. So I think long term is a good thing that we have some regulation around DeFi, and the good thing is also it protects users.
Got it. Yeah. So conclusion here, regulation good. We welcome regulation. So let's move on to onboarding, right? I think onboarding users onto DeFi platforms is a very big hurdle, especially all four of us here are builders, right? Maybe you guys can share is there any challenges you guys are facing? What are the challenges you guys are facing when you're trying to onboard, and how are you guys each in your role or like each in your project helping to solve this issue, right?
Okay. Yeah, I think it's the order of this question no matter, right? Because I believe we have many things to complain as a builder, right? Yeah. So like for the block of like go-to-market, right? I would say education is very important, and experience for users or developer is also important. And for education part, because like currently now all the human beings, they have different professional, right? Maybe this is a physics guy, math guy, computer guy, or like farmer or finance guy. Yeah, just we need some, we need a solution for like just everybody, and then just like fair. So yeah, just increase education that can make them to know what product they are really using, and then because like I mentioned that on technology side, DeFi will like enter our life. So yeah, we need to speed it up. Is just to boost or try harder about education to let human people to understand more about it, and then I think they will realize this is the right direction. And for the users and developer experience, why is this like the most difficult part for us? Because it's endless. Yeah, just many things endless. Yeah, but this part I think is like another angle to break the block for growth. Is because if you keep the including users experience, yeah, users will willing to stay, right? And then just like will enjoy your protocol, even if you, for example, even if you have competitor and building the same business model. But if you have a better experience, even if you are like more expensive, but users will still choose your product. So experience is very important. And about developer experience is also important, is because Web3 products have a very special, unique advantage is about the composability. So if you can build a product that have a very high composability, it will be like a Lego, and a solid version, like a solid Lego to make the whole like finance structure more solid, and maybe also like, on the structure side, some parts close to the current existing traditional finance. So yeah, it's like more solid than a younger system. So yeah, education experience for developer and users. That is like my two like answers. Yeah, about two or three answers. Yeah, and then I believe there's more.
Yeah. So DeFi onboarding, I think we make lots of improvement of DeFi onboarding in the past 2-3 years. The two biggest improvement is the wallet login and the gas transaction. So first, the wallet login before for the past 1-2 years, I start seeing all the apps, they have an option for user to log in with email or with social media. And that is, as you know, the wallet creation, like the wallet management, seed phrase management, is one of the biggest holder or the biggest blocker to onboard new users to crypto. And the kind of connecting wallet with your email is one of the biggest of onboarding. I have a mixed feeling about it because it's a go against the philosophy of blockchain, but I think we will be able to onboard the new users, and once they start learning more about blockchain, when they start to be more comfortable with using blockchain, they will be able to manage their own key. So I think it's a good improvement. And the second improvement is gas transaction. In Ethereum, we need account abstraction. So gas transaction is make it possible for users to use the token, for example, stablecoin to pay for transaction fee. So now I don't need to have to buy a very small amount of layer 1 token like Ethereum or Solana or ADA just to facilitate transaction on the blockchain. I can just use the token stablecoin to pay for the transaction fee, and yeah, it makes onboarding a lot easier.
All right. Thank you. So talk about what trends will onboard users in 2025. I think it's just simple. I mean now users, all they want about is simplicity, speed, and real upside. So I think all of us, and also I've been working with teams and community across many countries. I think nowadays users they want is fast intuitive interface, a fast and intuitive interface, and they want to be part of the platform, not just using it. And also they want access across all chains. So with these three, I think it's the trend that can onboard users in 2025. Just simple as that.
Got it. Yeah, I think everyone covered it pretty well. Let's move on to the next topic, right? Like what's next for DeFi, right? I think DeFi has, I feel like DeFi is already quite a mature like space in the crypto industry. What do you think is next for DeFi? Are we gonna see more volume on perp dexes and then we see Binance, dex volume fall, or what do you think is next for DeFi?
I think DeFi, we have captured all the basic DeFi protocols, all the DeFi, basic DeFi building legal, like trading, lending, borrowing, asset management. Yeah, it's called yield farming, but it's asset management. So I think all the basic building legal are there. And what next is improving the user experience, make it easier for anyone, like for my parents or my grandparents to be able to access and use DeFi. And make the UX better, and also the more real asset. I think is the next big thing for DeFi. Right now, we can like most of the assets on DeFi are the digital assets, the tokens and the stable coins. But what if we can have more commodity or foreign currencies or stocks on the blockchain? That will make it way easier for all the normal people to invest in all kind of assets on the blockchain, and will increase the user of DeFi.
Yeah, I think the upcoming and like big scenes or like new scenes that the next generation DeFi. Not sure it's because my background is about security, so I will be more like secure about my answer. Yeah, I think every innovation, every creative product or everything that changes the world, actually it's not like it's not 100% new or innovation. I will make an example, like SpaceX or Tesla. Yeah, they currently make the best spaceship and car, right? But yeah, Elon didn't create spaceship and car or electric car, right? But he and his team learn or improve all of the current technology on every element, every module, every component of the product. Yeah, and this thought can extend to every innovation, software, hardware, in any industry. And for DeFi, back to DeFi, yeah, I mentioned that DeFi have its unique transparency, high performance, globally non-stop and secure self-custody. And I also mentioned that some keyword about new tech, AI, like quantum computing, or like also like DeFi and crypto is and cryptography is already like a very big innovation. So and DeFi is model, right? So yeah, we learn from other industry. If you research on maybe one track, I will use my case, lending protocol to be an example. Yeah, if you just try your best to choose the real one that you mostly believe in, you think it have a best future. Yeah, I know maybe we have different thoughts, but just believe what you believe, right? And then combine with every latest technology and try to improve it, and then try to combine and make it in one like smooth, seamless, like integrated product. I think that is the next generation product. Yeah, it's like internet bank or like spaceship. It's not just it's not new thing. It's not brand new. It's like also collab, good idea. Every just like very great product or idea or thought. Every like great people. Everyone, we stand on giant's shoulder, including like every of our current knowledge. So just keep increasing every angle of the current latest technology AI, quantum, like everything, and cryptography, I think they will naturally just pop out an answer that, oh, this thing is changing the world, like silently, or maybe you feel suddenly also. But actually, it's just progressively happening just beside you realize it. So yeah.
All right. Okay. So for me, the most promising innovation right now in 2025, I would say 3 key ones. Okay, quite short. Okay. For the first one is I think is on-chain derivative with pro-level user experience. It's a really, really great user experience, pro-level one. So just like what we're doing at HyperX. So the second one I think is would be the restacking plus the modular yield system where your capitals can go more flexible. That is the second one. So the third one, last but not least, I think is some point-and loyalty system, loyalty program that can enhance users or what we say, stackers, their incentive goes beyond farming. So with these 3 factors work together, I think they are shifting DeFi from hype to real utility. They can do it, I think, in my opinion. Thank you.
Got it. Okay, I think our time is almost up. I think we got time for one last question. We all have seen the quote-unquote rise of AI, and then, I think like 3-4 months ago, people were playing with the concept of, DeFi, where, is DEFAI. What do you think of DeFi, DEFAI, and if you are not bullish on it, how do you think DeFi overall can play a role in how AI can play a role in the DeFi?
Because Scala, we build SDKs, software development kit for our smart contract. So yeah, we see some interesting integration that's using our SDK to try to, yes, let's not very like famous or successful product yet, but we see some interesting like try. Yeah, like for example, to combine with a large language model to do like some automatically digital assets management. Maybe depends on the current utilization rate or which like have a better return, or like just AI can automatically make a decision while you are sleeping. Yeah, and other thing is like, for example, AI have the biggest data, the biggest brand currently, like compared with human being, right? So actually, it can like learn for you, or like already know something that you even forgot he knows. For example, you can just give him like very simple and like brief prompt, like, hey, if you are Warren Buffett, how will you trade like digital assets on this ecosystem? And then if you give a language model enough data, for example, like the total supply of these digital assets, or like any like a metric or like unique part of this product or assets, I think they can do I wouldn't say 100% correct, but they will do a very helpful suggestion for you, maybe out of your knowledge. And don't forget that you don't need to only using one language model, right? You can even like using 2 or even 3 to let them be your teammates and let them against with each other. For example, you ask GPT-4o, hey, propose a trading strategy for digital assets, and then ask Claude, hey, this is a strategy that my friend made. Be a finance expert, and then challenge it 100% strict and objective, and then just keep doing it again, and then maybe like third party, multi-party. I think it will be much more solid than like random, like maybe master degree guy, or like even some like a company, I would say. So asset management like automatically depends on your prompt, or let it like copy or generate some very new innovation strategy. I think that is what I saw, and yeah, I believe there's many more, but yeah.
Still enough time?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I think there's definitely hype around AI right now, but I'll see there's some real potential too, to be honest. So what I think is the most exciting part for me is I think the AI could help improve in risk management. Yeah, AI could analyze users' behavior and market trend to help protocol or any DEX protocol to adjust their liquidation threshold and funding rates, or even detect risk position early in all automatically. So another cool use case is I think is everyone will be love it is the AI trading agent. So it's like a bot that can interact with smart contract directly the protocol, so they can based on strategies they have learned or optimized over time. Yeah, so imagine is running an agent on HyperX or any DEX 24/7 trading perps without any human input, just based on logic, data, and risk engine. That would be cool, isn't it? Yeah, so when will we see a fully AI managed protocol in DeFi? But in my opinion, not right away, but I think we are heading there, heading it the right way. And DeFi is the perfect playground for that, because everything here is on-chain, transparent, and programmable. Yes. So I think, yeah, it's not just hype. There's something real there.
I think especially programmable, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a very powerful closing statement. All right, I think our time is up. So let's all stand up, and then I think we stay back and take a photo before we leave the stage.